Hi Sagittarius, so this is going to be your general love reading. Again, the timeline is the timeline, so be mindful of that. What might be somebody's present might be somebody else's future or past. So take it as it resonates and take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as you see fit. Doesn't resonate, check your other placements, or I'll catch you in the next one. Easy peasy, yes? Let's see what's happening with our Sagittarian collective. Show me Sagittarius collective. Show me Sagittarius collective. Again, please like, share, and subscribe my videos, show some engagement. That's how I know that you resonate with these videos, and that motivates me to keep on going. And also, it helps me understand that what kind of readings resonate with you guys. Seven of Wands is in the recent past. Something related to boundaries. You might have blocked somebody, and I feel like you might have felt like it came out of anger. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of passion here. You're a natural fire sign, honey. You have fire within you. But you're telling me that it was done so out of not just anger, but it was a way of protecting yourself and standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe in, what you want, what you desire. It's like somebody was acting very sly with you. I'm seeing this green chameleon in this particular, you know, figure. So if you can notice it, I mean, it's like somebody was acting very sly, very confusing, and you were like, you know what? Mixed signals mean no, and I'm gonna put my boundaries up because that's what I deserve. That's me taking care of myself. That's me standing up for me. That's my boundary there. I can, I can take up anything in love, but not that, but not that boundary. You don't cross that. Okay. In the recent past, that's what you learned. And I don't know why I just thought that I just did. When I pulled out the Seven of Wands card, I thought that it was Seven of Cups, and the next card is Seven of Cups. So current situation is the Seven of Cups. So you might have been feeling defensive in the recent past, but now you're much more eased up, open, exploratory. You are in that mood to explore emotions and love, feelings and love and things like that. The current situation is Seven of Cups. You have options. If you might entertain them, you will find yourself having a little bit of options out there for you. That's if you're open to it, right? The King of Swords is in your energy. So you are acting through your headspace. You have a very strong mind. You're telling me that you're very intelligent. You stick to facts, you stick to logic. This is how I understand. This is how I see it. This is how my mind understands it. So no confusion about it, right? What I can see is what I believe. What I can hear is what I believe, right? Communication also very strong. Sometimes it can lean into harshness, but you're telling me you don't say anything you don't mean. So you measure your words pretty correctly. You might have some Aquarius in your chart as well. Not the point. Seven is very important number here for some of you. Yes. The Knight of Wands is the person surrounding you. They might be a Sagittarius too, because I associate the Knight of Wands with Sagittarian card, just so you know. So I feel like they might be a Sagittarius like you, might be into traveling. They're also somebody who's lighthearted, Don't don't get me wrong, they have a fire streak attached to them, but it's also an innate sort of instinctual, free spirited sort of energy that they have. They're very passionate, they're very instinctual, like they go where their instincts take them. Now if that's just instinctual and they don't know how to stay in a particular situation, or they don't know how to be stable or grounded, then that's just fire running wild, right? With no necessary attachments to anything or anyone. And that's not cool either, right? It's like running wild without any purpose. What good does that do to you or to anybody else for that matter, right? So I feel like this person has right now, I'm guessing it's a very positive energy. They are passionate. I don't know if that's looking towards you or somebody else, but I feel like they're looking towards somebody else because they're looking in that way. I don't know. We'll take a look. The mutual attraction, but I don't know, somebody showed me the Nine of Cups in the mutual attraction card as well. I don't know who that was. Maybe somebody prior to you. The Nine of Cups is in the mutual attraction. So I feel like there's a lot of emotional satisfaction that somebody gets, emotional pleasure that somebody receives in other person's energy, in other person's love energies or spoken energies. I don't know. Take your pick. However, the other person loves them, naturally fulfills them, you know, as they understand it. Because Nine of Cups is very individualistic. This is how I understand love to be, you know. For me, a cup of coffee is love as well. Showing myself love means taking a good nap and somebody making a good meal for me, not every day, but when they can. You see, that's an act of love for me. I can find love. That's how I find love in my everyday life. That's what ideal love feels like to me. These are my needs. These are my wants, wishes, desires, emotionally speaking, and those are fulfilled here with somebody. They feel loved, cared for, very nurtured. The strength for this connection is the Eight of Cups. You're telling me that you can walk away from this if you like. You know how to dissociate, you know how to create distance. That's interesting. Um, you're telling me that the mutual attraction is that there somebody is attracted to the other person's emotional availability and how they make the other person love, but you are telling me that your strength is emotional unavailability, and that would really reason to be you being in the King of Swords energy, because that's not your natural state of grace. So you're telling me you're much more in a harsher energy, and you're telling me that your strength is that you can walk away or you can detach from a situation. That doesn't make sense right now, but we'll take a look at that. We'll take a deeper look at that. The Ace of Cups is the obstacles. That's why you're waiting for the it offer. That's why you're not just into satisfying other people's emotions, but also, what about me? What about my emotional fulfillment? That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for my passion stroked. Not just that, I want love as well. You're insisting on cups. Look at how many cups are there. You know, I have pulled out one, two, three, four, five, six, seven cards, and out of seven, we have four cups card here. So I feel like to you, love is more important, I think, or it has become as such. You're telling me you're waiting for love. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is in your outcome, so trust yourself. Whatever you're doing, whoever you are, you're going to be fine at the end of it, regardless whether somebody comes along your way or not. I feel like with that kind of energy that you're packing with the Queen of Wands, I'm guessing somebody will come along your way. It doesn't matter who or what, it's just a matter of time, all right? So I feel like you just need to be confident in your own skin and in your own desires, wishes, wants, whatever you have for yourself. All right. The Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, Two of Cups. Yeah, there you go. Emotional wish, emotionally not being on the same page with people. That's what hurts you the most. Do we have love here or not? Are we sharing that love or not? Are you committing to having love with me or not? Otherwise, what's the point? It's not just about commitment or marriage. Are you committing to having feelings for me or not? Otherwise, I'm going to have to walk away, despite whatever friendship we might have had. How much slow is too much slow? Like, this thing has been going so slow. I have been giving you patience and consideration in my efforts, but do we have love here or not? And somebody said no, but they do have passion for you. So that would explain the Knight of Wands energy here. We'll take a look at that. Let's see your Seven of Wands. Let's see the Seven of Wands for you. Show me the Seven of Wands for Sagittarius. Show me the Seven of Wands for Sagittarius. What's up with you, boo boo? I'm sorry, I just learned that on. I was watching you. I am obsessed with that. I was obsessed with that series, and season 5 came out last month. And that's where I learned that Megan, that one twin sisters. One of the twin sisters was Ruthless, who died. Oh, disclaimer. She used to say boo boo, and no, the one that did not die used to say boo boo, and I learned that there. I'm an amalgamation of the series and people I watch on YouTube or even series and stuff. So I don't have my own lingo. That's what I'm saying. Oh, so there you go. Why did you have to do me like that? I mean, Sagittarius, really? Why? You know, you're telling me Seven of Wands, Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress. You're telling me that a relationship, a very strong connection. Gemini is prominent here. Again, Wheel of Fortune explains Jupiter energy. That is, you are ruled by Jupiter and Pisces as well. Not the point. And we have Taurus Libra here as well. And let's take a look. What else? No, that's all. That's all we have right now on the board. I feel like there was a strong connection that was introduced to you in your past, however past that was. You had to block it. And there has been a lot of time that has passed between that blockage that has happened. A lot of time has passed. And you're telling me that I have changed over time. I have changed a lot. I have come into my own. I have blossomed ever since. I have blocked that particular connection. So I don't know why you blocked it. That's not my business. But Seven of Wands proves that something was going against your wishes, wants, desires, or boundaries, sense of values. And that's why you had to stand strong, because lovers is a very strong connection already. And for you to have blocked that strong connection means you had to show more strength than your feelings for this connection, right? So it was done so in your best interest. Trust that. And I think you do, because a lot of time has passed and you're better for it. You're telling me you're better because of it. It has changed you. That connection shaped you into who you are, and you've come into your own. It's like that connection was there to teach you a lot about yourself. That sense of flourishment that you were to have in this lifetime, that you were to become in this lifetime. It taught you to be that. It pushed you in that direction of being self empowered, generous, kind, productive, loving. It's like, I am love. I don't need love. I am love. And through that flows my love, right? I give to myself. That's high sense of self worth. And it taught you that. I feel like whenever you block this connection, it was done so in your best interest. And ever since that, you've been doing you, and you've been empowered ever since. I'm not saying you're perfect. I'm not saying you do all the right things every day, or you make all the right decisions about what to wear and what to say, what not to drink and what to eat. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you try your best, and you do it from a sense of self empowerment, to your best understanding and to the best of your abilities, looking at the long term effects of things. Yep. The Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, last shuffle. Show me the Seven of Cups for Sagittarius. Queen of Coins, Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. You feel defensive right now to open up. I feel like you're stuck in a comfort zone with respect to options in love. Like, this is my type and that's not my type. You know, that's how it's coming across to me right now. It's like you have options in love, but you're also cutting left and right. Oh, so that's what it is. Sorry, I'll take that back. For some of you, yes, it's true. And for a lot of you, because Nine of Wands can be come off as like, just cutting without thinking, cutting out without thinking. Like, I'm not even blinking, I'm not even looking at you, just block, 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 block. You block, you block. It's like that Marilyn Monroe's video, that movie, no, 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 no. It's like she's not even looking at them. She's not even entertaining them or entertaining the possibility. She's just straight up blocking everybody. So you might feel a certain way. You're telling me the Queen of Coins is here. So in a way, I trust it, because, you're telling me that nothing compares right now to my sense of self-worth as I understand it. You know, I have a certain sense of standards that I want to be fulfilled when I look up to my partner, and I'm not getting that here. So I'm logically trying to cancel out those options, or take out those options, or block those options that are not necessarily good for me. Yeah, the Seven of Coins, you're telling me anything that proves to be stagnant or doesn't have any goal in mind with me, I don't want to open up myself to that, right? I understand what I should be investing in and what I shouldn't be investing in. And that's how I understand that. You might come off as harsh right now at this moment, but I feel like there's a touch of, you being a little bit too harsh on the options here. It's like, oh, the first thing that they said wrong, or, oh, they don't like pizza. Out you go. Oh, you don't like, I don't know, you don't know Arctic monkeys. Okay, I'll block you. It's kind of like that. It's coming across as very harsh. Like, I don't want to leave my comfort zone. You have to match up to me. Honey, nobody's going to match up to you. All right? Nobody is like you. That's why they're not going to match up to you. Do you want a people pleaser, or do you want somebody who has a strong sense of self, who stands tall like you do in your own power? Like, this is who I am, and no strings attached, and just bear me. You can see me, who I am, right? Do you want that kind of person for you, or do you want somebody who will cater to your needs and cater to your standards? Because that's when people become people pleaser, because ain't nobody like you. I mean, to some extent, yes, we have similarities with each other, but not necessarily completely, right? The King of Swords, Queen of Cups, Sun, and a Chariot. Okay, somebody's coming towards you. You're telling me you have a strong heart, but I feel like there's somebody in here that you have got in your heart. And if this is, wait, let me check this Knight of Wands first. Let me check this Knight of Wands. Show me the Knight of Wands. One more shuffle. Show me the Knight of Wands. Okay. Show me the Knight of Wands for The person surrounding Sagittarius. You're telling me you have a huge heart. You're telling me that you know what makes you happy, and that you would. I feel like this chariot is somebody else, though. It doesn't feel like you. I feel like the person you're waiting for is coming. What you're looking for. The moon, the three of coins, the emperor. Are these two same person? No, I knew it. This is somebody else. This is somebody. The chariot is coming towards you. I'm telling you, there's somebody's emotional energy is boldly moving towards you, and it's making you actually happy because it's touching your heart in some way. Somebody's heart space or energy that is coming towards you very boldly. They know what they're doing with you. They know what they have want to have with you. It's Cancerian energy, and I'm guessing they're hitting your heart love cup, Sunny, in some way, shape or form. And you're logically looking at that situation, but it pleases you. You're trying to keep a stoic face when they approach you, when this new person, I feel like this is new person approaches you, and you're like, that pleases me, that warms my heart, that warms my heart. Oh, this bee caught my heart. Oh God, why did you have to come on so strongly? It's kind of like that. They're not just coming on strong as in love bombing you. I feel like they're showing consistency in their approach as well, like, I have decided. And that's Cancerian energy. The chariot energy is like, I have thought about this, and this is what I want with you. And you can't. It's like, even if you wake me up at midnight and ask me what do I want with you, I'll have the same answer as I did in the morning. It's not going to change. This is what I want your heart, and I'm coming at you with that. I'm offering you my heart as well. It's not just that I want, like the Nine of Cups. I'm giving you my heart as well. What say ye? And I feel like you are more than complying. I feel like you're meeting up with this person because they are matching up to you par for par. So I feel like whatever you were blocking, it might have come across as very, logical and very blocking and things like that. But I feel like the option that you're waiting for is coming in. I hope that we don't block that based off on being too comfortable in our own skin, and oh, they don't like the same pizza as me, oh, they like jalapeno or pineapple on their pizza, so no, buy block. No, don't do that. I feel like we need to give it time. All right, this person is somebody else. The Knight of Wands, the moon, they're under the moon's will. They want to collab with you. They want to have some sort of friendship, loose structure of friendship with you. And with the Emperor, that suggests that they want to start over. They want a starting structure with you. They want to begin again with you. But them showing the moon means they're hiding it. They're not coming forward with that offer just yet. They would like to. They have a lot of passion towards you. They are also telling me that they're empowered, just like you are. I don't know. They are not the same person. This is somebody else. I feel like you got options, man. Whoever you are. I feel like, okay, you know, I'm going to hold that thought back. Let's see the Nine of Cups for you, for the mutual attraction. The Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Three of Cups. So this is them. That's them. They're telling me that it's very difficult for them to choose from their heart space, to understand what's really good for them in terms of love, and that it's very difficult for them to admit that your love fulfilled them and that's what they ever desired. It's hard for them to choose love sometimes, but they're doing it and it makes them feel good with you when they choose love, even if it's on the surface level. Three of Cups, it makes them feel good and that they would like to have more of it. It pleases them. I feel like they don't admit it to themselves as well, but it does make them feel good deeply. Even the loose connections with you, connectivity points with you, loose conversations, one that's based on emotionality as well as friendship and mutual interests, mutual feelings, how you choose to connect with them actually makes them very triumphant, confident. They feel seen with you. Like, I did tell you that, right? They feel cared for. They feel like you observe them and you try to give them how they actually want to be loved, right? It's like somebody never have I ever had anybody pay attention to me so much and so closely. I feel like somebody else had this particular attraction point as well. I don't know which sign it was, maybe Scorpio, I want to say, you know. Maybe Scorpio, yes. So I feel like this person wants to connect with you, and it's hard for them to come forward, but they would like to. They have been thinking about this for a very long time. The Four of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and they've been working through the plan of how to do it. Yep, they've been overthinking. They've been trying to calm their mind and what to say, how to say it, how to come forward in correct way. And I feel like they're standing in their power. It's taking them a lot of strength to approach you. So there are two people that's approaching you. So that's why Eight of Cups is in your strength. You're telling me any emotionally unfulfilling options I'll walk away from. And one that emotionally fulfills me, I'll walk towards. So are we going to do that, Sagittarius? Because I'm curious. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit frisky in your reading. My natural sense of passion is coming out. My natural. I'm a Sagittarius Mercury. Can you believe it? I'm just like you, except for my mind and words. How I choose to speak and express myself through words is Sagittarian like, can be very blunt. The Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, the World. Oh, see? See? It's in your strength. You're telling me it's in your strength. This ending. I, you know, this is somebody of the past. I'm just saying. You have known this person for a very long time. The Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Star. Yep, you used to desire it a very long time ago. I don't know if this is the same person or not, but I feel like this is somebody from the past. They might have been a friend. I have no idea, but there's a friend designation to you that they're attaching, and a starting structure as well. They don't have any bigger goals in mind, just so you know. This person does, but this person does not. It's like, for me, it's even hard for me to come forward and be friends with you, but that's what I can offer you, logically speaking, and I can stand by that decision. I can, act like a friend of yours, not just through words or giving you the lip service, but I can also give you that friendship and actually be a friend to you. I can be that. That's what I can offer you. And that's very commendable of them, because we don't want anybody who's lying to us or, future faking to us or manipulating us into giving in and things like that. But they're being very honest, whether we accept it or not. You're telling me in your strength. Let's just see the Ace of Cups in the obstacles. One of these options, you're telling me that there's too much history between us, and I've I've dragged my feet through that ending. I've had to drag my feet through that ending, force myself to close this cycle out. It was very hurtful to close this cycle out as well. As I was walking out the door, I knew it was the correct decision, but it was still hurtful. I was in pain. And I don't know if I want to go back, because you don't want to, frankly speaking. Yep, you're telling me that whatever this is new, I feel like this is not new. This is somebody from the past. That's what you're telling me. You have history. You do have history, a lot of history. And I feel like you have work to do, regardless whether you know, I feel like you don't trust this situation with the old person. You don't trust it. The moon is there. It's like they keep their intentions hidden as well, man. It's like they're not upfront. They're not upfront about what they want, what they are looking for. They're just telling me that I can offer friendship. Friendship is what I can offer to you. And I can stand by that. Words. But talk about something more, I can't tell you. They're all elusive. They have secrets as well. They don't want to let you in too much, except for maybe just a mere friendship. And it pleases them in some way, shape, or form. And that's why they would like to connect with you over and over again. They would like to bring this together, because it certainly pleases them in a way. You hit their cups in certain ways that a lot of people don't. And that's why they want to connect with you. You're telling me that Eight of Cups, Six of Swords, that's moving on, moving on. Ten of Swords, ending, hurt, pain. It's not a guarantee of an ending, but the world is there. So, which means moving on to infinity. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. Ending, 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 ending. That's it. It's too much hurtful. It's too much hurting. As I walk out of the door, it hurts my heart. It hurts my soul to leave you behind. But I know that's the right thing. And that was the end of an era for me. That was end of a chapter. And now you're coming back and you're telling me that you want to have a friendship with me. I'm going to take strength from the fact that this was supposed to close out in my life, and that I have nothing to do with this. I don't need to go back. When I walked out, when I closed this cycle out finally, when I was done, I knew I will never go back to you. And that's knowledge that I take strength from. So basically, you're looking for new arenas of love. And that's when this person arrives. I don't know where you are in this particular chapter or storyline, but whenever you're exploring, that's when this person comes back. And you're genuinely exploring. It's not like, oh, pretending or half-assing something. No, you're genuinely open to new love. You mean it, which means you're done with this ending. You have actually closed this chapter out. However hurtful, you carry the memories of it as a lesson, but you are not going back. That's what you're telling me. Your strength is that, knowing that you're not going to go back. And obstacles is the Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, strength. You're telling me any sort of competition, if somebody makes you compete for the love, if somebody makes you compete for the basic of attention and what they want, whether they have love for you or not, if they can't say it, if they can't do it, if they don't know what they're doing with me or what they're playing with my heart, I'm not going to allow it. I'm just going to, Seven of Swords, sidestep it. I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm not into arguments, man. Thank you very much. Peace. Temperance. Me. It's all me. No, I'm not going to indulge in that. I'm just going to sidestep it. I'm not even going to respond. And you can't make me respond. I won't. I'm out for love. I'm not out for any sort of fighting in love, competition in love, fighting for somebody's attention or basic breadcrumbs. I don't need that. I want your full cup. I want your full attention. I want your heart's fullest desires. I don't want peanuts thrown at me. So I feel like I feel like you're done with this, but this person coming back around triggers these memories in you of, remember, Sagittarius, the last time you left this, how it felt? How did you spend the next few months cleaning your heart up, cleaning your heart's mess, healing yourself, sewing your wounds? It was so hard. Remember that? Yeah, I need you to remember that, because this is closed for you. This is closed. You can't fathom. You've come a long way, I feel like. You've come a long way. That's what I'm telling you. I feel like this person coming back, it gives you an insight about how far you've come and how far you've changed as a person. Let's see the Queen of Wands for you. I don't know why I'm taking so much time with your reading today, but I just feel like you're a friend to me, You just feel like a friend. The Ten of Cups, you have a great support system attached to you, honey. You don't need anybody. Last shuffle. You're telling me you're good. You take pride in your relationships and your community that you've built for yourself. Yep, you're taking care of. Your effort goes to those things that actually are worthy for you. And I feel like you're establishing a world with somebody here. Yeah, somebody wants in on that. That's on you to whether to open yourself up, take a chance on this relationship, potential relationship that you could have with somebody here. They don't mince words, I'll tell you that, because they take you seriously. And that's why they're coming on seriously towards you as well. They understand that you're a serious human being, that you're packing some serious energy here. That's high functioning. So they have to show up as high functioning as well. And they have to maintain their energy towards you if they were to have a relationship with you. And that's on you to whether to open up or not. That's your judgment call. I'm nobody to tell you that. But I feel like you're gonna open up in time. And it's gonna be slow. You're gonna take your time with it. You're gonna build into a relationship with somebody here. I didn't get any sort of insight as to who this person is. Let's see who this person is. I mean, I want to know. I mean, why? Why wouldn't you tell me who this person is? Who is this new person that Sagittarius is looking towards? I mean, seriously, it can't be all you. I mean, there's somebody here. Yep, they speak to your heart. I'm telling you. Even though the blocks that you've put up for yourself, they surpass that. They surpass that, which means that they spoke from their heart, whatever they did. And you feel safe enough. They made you feel safe enough to maybe think about them as an option in love. Might be a Capricorn. Yeah. Oh, Cancer Capricorn. Yes. Can you believe it? Cancer Capricorn. That could also be the case. You see? It's this person that I'm getting again. You know this is coming back around. I feel like you feel it in your bones that this person is going to come back and offer you some half-assed friendship. And I feel like it might feel like, a lingering feeling like something is unfinished here. When you think about it, it doesn't occupy your mind every day. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that when you think about that particular situation or person, it always feels like it's an unfinished business because something is yet to play. Some part is there that's yet to be played here. I feel like you're going to have a choice to go back to the old or to go to the new. And that's going to be a decision of how much you love yourself. Do you love yourself to give yourself real love, or do you not love yourself and go back to things that don't necessarily work for you, and you know it in your bones that it makes you feel bad, and it's intoxicating, but not the good kind of intoxicating. It's like addiction. You're addicted to their peanuts, somebody's peanuts, or a patronized sort of connection that's not necessarily helping you be any good or be any better. It's going to pull you back, and there's this other thing that's going to pull you ahead, that has a goal to achieve. you know I didn't get. God, I feel like there's a strong cancer energy to this person, whoever this new person is, but I didn't see any sort of insight. So, which means I'm not supposed to know, probably, or that you are not supposed to know, because, hey, you are out typecasting everybody already. And if I told you your type, then maybe you will block them as well. Like anybody else, like if I say it's a Cancerian, then you will block every Capricorn or every Sagittarian. And that's not good, you know? Don't limit yourself like that. It's somebody who has a very bold heart space, somebody who wants to fall in love, who's ready to fall in love. Somebody who's ready to fall in love. They want love and they know it, and they see it in you, and that's why they want to take a chance on you. And quite boldly, you have their full emotional attention and spiritual attention as well. So it's not it's not something that you can ignore, right? It's not something that you can ignore. That's what I'm telling you. The Lovers, the Sun, the Four of Cups. Yep, whatever that was in the past situation, it's gonna come back around. I feel like that's this. That's this. Look at this. You used to desire this in the past. That's what you blocked. Look at this. Seven of Wands. Stopped. You healed yourself, even though it was difficult for you to admit. But you healed yourself to the fact that this is a broken desire and it was patronized. It made you feel bad to approach it, to probably pursue it every day, to take action towards it, to keep yourself open towards it, to consider it, to be patient with it. It hurt your heart deeply, but it changed you for the better, who you are, right? It taught you a lot about yourself, your high functioning self. It put you into who you were supposed to be, basically. It put you in that place. So thank it for what it was, but you're telling me that there's a lot of emotional back and forth misunderstandings between you two, even though spiritually you know that this connection gives a lot of warmth and it shines bright in your spirit. You still recognize it. You still recognize the importance of it, but you're telling me emotionally and in the 3D world, it remains a broken connection, an up in the air connection. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what went down. It's still up in the air. Probably you never got closure with this person and you had to do it yourself, or you had to give it to yourself eventually to walk away from it. And you've been doing you ever since. Oh, sorry. The Hermit, the King of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Yep, you've been healing, and I feel like this is somebody else. This is somebody new. I feel like whoever is going to come towards you, they're water oriented. I'm just saying, there might be a Virgo or a Scorpio or a Pisces as well, Cancer here as well. Let's not stick to the signs again. Don't do that same thing. Type shit. Don't typecast anybody. All right. Don't limit yourself like that. Be open to explore. I feel like you're gonna find your person here. They're gonna be very stable, emotionally speaking. They're very on point. They're on point. And there's somebody who's spiritual in nature in their own way. They are very intuitive. They're very introspective in nature, wise. Somebody a bit more stoic in nature, like reserved, withdrawn a bit. They like their me time. They like to think about things. There's somebody like a philosopher. It's like a philosopher. You found yourself a match. You found yourself a match. I mean, Sagittarians are philosophers as well. So I understand this. You're going to have fun with this one. All right. So that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this helped and take care.